Actually, check it out, though. You got to see my Facebook page. Yeah, and my producer's dying now. He's got to know. But go to my Facebook page. Please follow along. You find out about everything I'm doing, even stuff I'm doing on my private life. And also, I have a really fun Tuesday night show that's only Facebook Live exclusively. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you guys who join me every Tuesday night. It's all about being creative. It's something I'm really passionate about. And it's really cool because it's totally different than what we do on the air. But if you follow my page, you'll get all the scoop on that. All right, so here's a situation just happened to me the other day. My son had his birthday, yeah, big birthday, and I had to host it outside at a restaurant. And we're here in Florida, and it is incredibly, incredibly hot. I happen to have, believe it or not, a portable fan. And boy, I was glad I had that because I could at least keep everybody cool. There's a lot of people, and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Florida, and you just realize even if it's really hot, if you've at least just got a breeze on you, it makes everything so much better. And then we borrowed a big fan that was plugged in from the restaurant and put that on us, and actually it was pretty comfortable. Well, imagine having a fan, having that breeze, being nice and cool and comfortable, but not having to plug it in. That is just the beginning of the story on our brand new Geek Aire. This is our big 10-inch rechargeable indoor and outdoor air circulator. It is a brilliant fan. I personally love Geek Aire so much because they make high-end quality products, but they don't do any advertising, so they don't mark up the prices like you see out there when you get in kind of these really advanced designer brands. It's in black, it's totally portable. Believe it or not, it'll even charge up your phone if you needed to, or your tablet with that rechargeable system. Well, Rebecca joins me as she always does with our Geek Aire. Rebecca, always good to have you back.
Thank you. I'm so excited about this. This is the newest generation of a Geek fan. Rechargeable, as you said, so I can take this absolutely anywhere and cool off not only myself, but everyone around me. This is going to cool off 800 cubic feet per minute. Think about that. Wow. 800 cubic feet per minute. It's that strong. In fact, I wanted to show you right now. You can see I have this black fan blowing this. This is a clay pot, and it's actually moving the pot. I have to keep moving it forward because I'm worried it's going to fall off. It's that strong, right? You touched on Geek. If you've never heard of Geek, we build quality designer products at prices everyone can afford. We believe you deserve to have that turbo airflow that's going to push out winds up to 12.5 miles per hour. We believe that you should have a 2,000 milliamp battery so you can recharge all of your belongings, or all of your electronics, I should say. Now, first time ever on this. This is the new generation, lighter than ever, about 4 pounds. It does have a handle on the back so you can take it with you. It still has those non-slip grips on the bottom so you don't have to worry about it falling over. Here's the greatest thing ever. You can actually remove the grill and clean it. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? You remove the grill, so simple. You can wipe off those crystal clear blades and then just put it back. How many times, Suzanne, have you ever looked inside of a fan and you see all the dirt and the dust on the one end of the fan, you know, on each blade, it's the one side? You know as soon as you turn it on, what happens? That's all getting circulated back into the air. But watch, I can do it right in front of you. You pull it off, you can clean it. And the other thing that I have to mention too, that we made sure of this one too, it is going to be water resistant. So take this to the pool, take it camping, it rains, you don't have to worry about it because it's IPX rated.
Now, Rebecca, one thing everybody's asked is, can I plug it in traditionally and just use it and use it and use it?
Yes, and that's exactly what I do. So when I'm around the house, it's gonna come with a regular outlet. You just charge it right in the back here. This is also where you're going to charge your electronics if you want to. So when I'm in the house, I always have it plugged in, right? Because I can have it by my chair when I'm watching TV, by my bed when I'm sleeping, or when I'm cooking. I can take it in any of the rooms. And then the electricity goes out, and guess what? It's got that 100% charge, which means I can have that cool breeze for up to 24 hours. If you have this on low, a huge 3.5 mile per hour wind. Think about that. 3.5 mile per hour wind cooling you down when you have no AC during hurricane season, during blackout season, for up to 24 hours. And then if you want it on high and you want that 12.5 mile per hour breeze, that's still gonna keep you cool for 4 hours. 4 hours. I mean, that's a full day at the beach when you're sweating.
But I'll tell you, you know what, Rebecca, and I just told my story too. Having to have an outdoor birthday party at 2 in the afternoon here in Florida, outside where it's really, really crazy hot, the fans saved everybody. We had a couple of fans and it saved everybody at the party. It made it actually really enjoyable. So I really appreciated that. A lot of places you go, is it the soccer field? You're gonna be out there all day long in that big soccer field, and they're gonna play their games and the sun's beating down on you. Can you imagine having a fan in front of you and your partner, your husband, whoever, and you guys are so comfortable and so cool? You really realize how important a fan is, especially when you can have one outside in the heat. And that's what this allows you to do because it's completely portable. Here's the thing, we sell out of our Geek Aire fans every season. It's so funny, Rebecca knows this too. She'll do like a couple presentations and then we call her and say, guess what, we don't need you for the rest of the day. She's like, oh yay. But that's how popular these are. They're beautifully built. I'm telling you, get a burst of air that really, you can feel the room, the air moving in the room because of their advanced technology, and now you've got the freedom. So all those places, maybe it's out in your garage. We have laundry rooms out in garages because the laundry rooms are so hot, and you just need that air out in the garage. This is perfect. You've got the family reunion coming up, and you want to set it up so people are cool when they're sitting down and eating. You can do that. If you're hanging out with the kids, maybe you're going to a park, and you're having a picnic and it's hot, guess what? You can use it without ever having to plug it in unless you're gonna recharge it. I love these fans and you guys love them too. They're continuously really brilliant customer picks, and this is a perfect time to get one tonight. And you know, if you are just, Rebecca, getting it to put this beside your bed because it's a smoking hot summer night and your AC doesn't work so great or you don't have any air conditioning, it's awesome even if you never unplug it from the wall.
Oh, 100, yes, exactly. It's gonna be perfect. In fact, a little story, I got a letter from my electric company saying any temperature below 78 is going to add 7% on your electric bill this summer when you turn up that AC, right? So I was at 74. That's 28% higher of a price that I'm paying for my electricity just to keep cool. Guess what? I put that thing right up to 78. I put these around the house and I'm staying cool. This is a great way to do that. And then when I want to take it out, like tomorrow night, we're going to go watch the fireworks. Not only will it keep me cool, it keeps that air moving so the bugs get away too. I love that. When you're eating outside, take this with you. It's going to keep you cool and it takes those mosquitoes away. Well, I want to show you something that's new too. Did you see this one-touch control?
I did, and I'm going to show you. We'll do a close-up of it because this is awesome.
Yes, so you turn it on. That 100 means you have 100% of your battery life. And then it will tick down as you're using it. So you know exactly how much battery life you have. There's a blue round light that goes around that number, and that tells you the speed. And I love that it has that variable speed, because when I'm sleeping, I do want that maybe 3.5 mile per hour wind. But when I'm outside at the beach, if I'm grilling, if I'm at the parties that I'm going to tomorrow, I want that 12.5 mile per hour wind that's going to shoot out 12 or 25 feet, keeping me cool and everyone around me.
Yeah, and again, you know, here's something I love too, watch. You can literally, if you want to do this, you can turn it all the way around. What a lot of people do is they want to shoot it up because it really does help circulate maybe your air conditioning, because maybe you've got that really, you know, that one room in the back of the house and the AC is not rated to get there. You can actually push, this will help push that cold air from the front of the house into that back room much more effectively. And we're in a huge studio and this is so powerful. I literally feel the air in the studio moving around simply because I've turned this on. The fact that it's totally remote, I mean, this is awesome. You now can have beautiful fan, you can be comfortable even on the hottest, stickiest day, whether it's out the baseball park or you're out the soccer field trying to watch a game and you're all so hot, because it's happened to all of us parents before. Now you've got your own fan. Can you imagine how jealous, listen to this. Can you imagine how jealous the other parents will be out by the soccer field? Like, really, you have your own fan on you? And it's amazing, Rebecca, and I just truly learned to really appreciate it the other day. If you can just get a little breeze on you when you're outside, it is a world of difference from enjoying that experience to going, I just gotta go home because it's too darn hot out here.
Oh, I get heatful. My daughters tell me I get very, very heatful because when I'm hot, I just can't enjoy the second at all. I hate it. So I love that I can take it with us. We're gonna go on a road trip. Guess what? We're taking my daughter's car to save on gas. She has no circulation in the back because she's got a cheap old car, right? So we're gonna take this with us. You put it up, as you were saying, and it's gonna get that air circulating so the people in the back can be comfortable too. And it's gonna last me the whole car ride because on low, this lasts up to 24 hours, which is crazy. And if you're looking at it saying, but what kind of power? I wanna show you. Again, this clay pot just keeps moving out. It's actually turned my pinwheel around. But what you also didn't know, I just shut this fan off. I have a red balloon right here. Can you see it? It's coming through right now. There we go. It's right. Oh, you can't see it. It's out of the shot there. It has actually been all the way down to the floor. It was hitting the floor there. That's how strong. It shoots it out 25 feet. So think about that.
Great.
If I have this on me while I'm grilling, right? And I can have that 360-degree tilt, however I want it. It's gonna cool me, the person 10 feet away, 20, 25 feet away. That's everybody in the patio, on the porch, on the deck. All of us are staying cool. So take this. Tomorrow when you're at the parties, you're at the barbecues, and you're sweating, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I need to get that fan. So true. You are gonna enjoy it next year, for sure.
You're right,
this will last you a
later
long time.
Today, you're gonna be somewhere at a party and you're outdoors and you're like, I'm dying. And it's, you know, it's so terrible because when it gets so hot and you can't enjoy your outdoors, let's just say it's your back patio, you know, and you're like, gosh, I can't even sit out there because I'm so uncomfortable. You just drag this out there and plop it down. You don't even have to find a plug for it and you're gonna be comfortable. It really is night and day. If you can just have a little breeze on you, and this is a lot of breeze, you can actually enjoy your outdoor space as opposed to having to huddle inside where the air conditioning's on all summer long. Now reclaim the space that you don't use very often simply because you're like, oh, I'm so hot and there's no breeze. Also, by the bed, in the living room, you know, if you don't have air conditioning, you're gonna, I think, love this. Even if you just leave it plugged in constantly and use it as your everyday fan, it is the Geek line of products, and they honestly make the very best. They want to do high-end premium designs, but they don't cost you hundreds of dollars to own. And please don't forget, we have 5 flex pays. It actually ends today. 5 flex pays on everything, and we also have free shipping on this tonight. So certainly take advantage of that because that saves you even more money. But use that major credit card. You spread your payments out over 5 months, and you get to test this out for 30 days. And if you don't absolutely love it, you can return it, but I don't think you're gonna be sending this one back. Really love this brand new design, Rebecca. It's just a phenomenally great fan.
It's the lightest we've ever made, the smallest footprint because you can grab it and go. 4 pounds. So you can easily take this with you to the ball fields when you're on those hot bleachers, golf course. You can take it with you when you're on those carts. Take it to the beach. I love it for the beach. Remember, IPX rated. So I take this to the pool because it's water resistant. So when my daughter goes swimming, I stay, I read my book, she splashes, I don't have to think twice. And for the very first time ever, this grill is removable, so simple, so you can actually clean those fan blades. I love that. You're not getting that dust and dirt back in. And on one charge, remember, one charge, it is gonna last you up to 24 hours. The fact that you can have that cool breeze for 24 hours and stay connected because you can charge your electronics as well, that takes it from something that will make you enjoy the summer to something I really think you need for your emergency preparedness kit.
Yeah, and again, just like our today's special, which I'm gonna give you guys a quick reminder of in just a second, lights go out, guess what? You've got lights in your house, you've got lights in your garage, in the basement, attic, whatever, because this is motion detective, and it's got a battery backup, which is amazing. Same for this. So when everybody else in the neighborhood is hot and sweaty and they have no light, we got you covered with our today's special, and you won't be hot and sweaty because you've got that breeze. And it is a strong breeze. Actually, on a high, if you're really close to it, it's almost too much air. You gotta kind of back it off. I know, look, you should do that in slow motion, girl. That's a little slow motion thing right there. Anyway, Rebecca, thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy 4th.
Thank you. You too, sweetie. And again, think of this moment with Rebecca and I later on today, okay? When you're hot and sweaty, you're like, oh man, I'd give anything to have a fan. All right, guys, we're going to show you another quick look at our today's special. Wow, we're very quickly edging up on almost 2,000 sold in just this hour alone. We're going to do a really crazy demo. Literally every single light in this studio is completely off, and I only have one of the 3 panels in our today's special actually going towards me. And look at how lit this is. Look, all the way back here. Do you know how far and big this studio is back here? You can see this entire section is completely lit, and it's even brighter when you get it at home. So what does that mean to you? It means you're getting our today's special, and it's truly going to envelop a room with super, super bright light. In fact, I've got to lower these down a little bit because they're so bright, I don't want to look at them directly. But here's the difference. This is a normal 60-watt bulb. You can, look at this light, you can't see anything, but look at my arm when I use the Today Special from Living Glow. Now, here's the story. If you want the white, that's the one I'm holding right here. It has been by far outselling every other color that we have. Okay, of the almost 2,000 that are gone, we've sold 1,000 in the white alone. And this is great because if you're gonna screw it into, say, any socket, it literally can be put into any standard socket, especially if you're gonna do it in a ceiling. You want the white because it's gonna obviously blend into that environment. Put it in the garage, guess what? When it senses motion, it's gonna turn on, give you this incredible bright light. Also, what I love for the first time ever, you can dim it if you want to. So if it's going in a closet and it's just a little too bright, and again, this is motion sensitive, all you have to do, there you go, it turns back on, and then you're not wasting the battery. If the lights or the power goes out, you have 2 to 3 hours of continuous use of the light. So while the rest of the neighborhood in that emergency and they have no light, you're actually gonna have really bright light. And we're talking about 2 of these for a big old garage, covers everything, and it's incredible. So don't miss out. It's our one-day deal as our Today Special. All right, I gotta wrap up on that. We've got more to show you. In fact, we're gonna redecorate your bedroom, which I love because one of the easiest way to be able to redecorate a room, quite frankly, is to just change up your bedding. And we've got a couple different offers for you tonight, and they're all on sale. And it's really nice because